So let's just say on most days, do you wake up feeling like you want to burn off energy, build energy? What does exercise mean to you? And then maybe we can talk about some of the underlying stuff going on there, because I think we both might find it interesting.
I would say it's both, right? There's no way I can sit here and say, oh yeah, every day that alarm clock goes off and I'm like, oh yeah, let's rock and roll. Certainly that's not the case. It's also certainly not the case that every day I'm like, oh God, not again. No, I'd say most of the time the alarm clock goes off and I don't think a bunch. Like when my alarm clock goes off, I don't think a bunch. I don't debate with myself. I'm not negotiating. I just, the thing goes off and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Sort of robotic. Now, this much I can say. When you go and work out, you're going to feel better. You will get energy from working out. That is a guarantee. If you go work out, you're going to feel better. If you go break a sweat, you're going to feel better. You're going to get more energy from it. And look, you got to go really, really hard to where now you feel more tired when you're done. And even that, I mean, you got to go psycho. I'll do that occasionally, but I don't do that on a daily basis. You know, at the end of a day, if I wake up, lift, run, surf, and then I do jujitsu in the afternoon, like at the end of that day, I'm tired and I feel tired. But normal day, working out just makes you feel better. Definitely gives me energy, I should say, because I guess I'm not everybody.
Ask this, are there certain forms of exercise like weightlifting versus cardio that you find give you an especially big boost in what we're calling energy? And here, this could be cognitive energy, it could be physical energy, but a readiness for the next thing.
Yeah, first I got to back you up on this. I love backing up your science. So do you ever ruck march, like put on a heavy weight and ruck?
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, Peter Attia got me into this. He got me into doing a long Sunday, instead of a long Sunday run, throwing on a lightweight vest or a ruck and going out for like 3 hours. And the first 20 minutes, I find I always want to go faster and get it over with. But then I've learned that the real pain in it sets in around an hour. And then the beauty sets in around 90 minutes where you're like, I could do this all day, all night, and I never want to stop.
See, that's when you were describing how these chemicals get released. And once you're in that automatic mode, because in the SEAL teams, you're doing maritime operations for a month, and then you're going to do some kill house shooting. And so you're not carrying a bunch of weight. And then you go out to the desert and now you're putting on 80 pounds and you're going on like day one, and you get out there, you're going on an 80-pound ruck march. And the first freaking 17 minutes, the first 23 minutes just suck. They just suck. And what was beautiful was by the time I was, 23, 24 years old, I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to suck for 17 minutes. And then I'm going to be a robot and it doesn't matter anymore. And I can just keep going forever. So it sounds like what you're saying is what I experienced basically my whole adult life. There's going to be a little break-in period mentally where you think this totally sucks. And then you just can keep going for a really, really long time. And it's not that big of a deal. To your question of, is there any form of exercise that gives me that energy boost? I would have to say like the high intensity sort of anaerobic blast, whether it's on the bike or on the rower or, swinging a kettlebell hard, something like that last 10, 15 minutes, that's a really good way to, peak my mentality for the day.